Hello doctor and everyone who watching my video now. My name is Wong Boon Loong, matrix number 288962. Today I will present the Introduction to Mathematical Economy assignment. So let's begin now. For the question 1a, determine where the function is concave outward and where is concave downward. To solve this question, we need to know how to determine the function is concave outward or concave downward. There are two steps to determine the function is concave upward or concave downward. For the step 1, determine the value of x for which second derivative of x is 0 or not defined, and identify the open intervals by using this number. And step 2, calculate the value of the second derivative function by using chosen test number in the interval to determine the sign of second derivative f in each interval. If the second derivative is greater than 0, then the function is concave outward on that interval. If the second derivative is less than 0, then the function is concave downward on that interval. For the solution of 1a, for the step 1, we need to differentiate the function using the power rule. By using the rule, we can find the first derivative for the function, where is 3x squared minus 12x plus 18. After this, we need to find the second derivative to determine the interval is concave upward or downward. Step 2, let second derivative equal to 0, we can find the interval. Let 6x minus 12 is equal to 0, x equal to 2, therefore the interval are negative infinity to 2 and 2 to infinity. For the step 3, we will identify where is concave upward or downward by using the chosen test number in the interval. For these two intervals, I choose -1 and 3 as my test number. The value of second derivative function using these two tested number is -18 and 6. This shows a negative sign on interval negative infinity to 2 and a positive sign in interval 2 to infinity. Therefore, the function is concave downward on the interval negative infinity to 2 and concave upward on the interval 2 to infinity. For the question 1b, suppose that the cost function for a manufacturer is given by Cx equal to 0.000001 x cubed minus 0.003 x squared plus 5x plus 100. Describe the behavior of the marginal cost function. And number 1 is find the marginal cost function, and number 2 is describe the behavior of the marginal cost function, whether concave upward or concave downward, and prove it. For the solution to solve the B1, we need to find the derivative of cost function by using the power rule. Therefore, the first derivative of cost function is 0.000003x squared minus 0.006x plus 5. For the solution of question B2, step 1, we need to find the second derivative of cost function, that is equal to 0.000006x minus 0.006. For the step 2, let second derivative cost function equal to 0, find the interval. If the second derivative's cost function is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1000. Then the interval will be negative infinity to 1000 and 1000 to infinity. For the step 3, we need to identify where is concave upward and downward using test number on the interval. For these two intervals, I choose 500 and 2000 as my test number. The value of second derivative function for these two numbers is -3 over 1000 and 3 over 500. It shows a negative sign on the interval negative infinity to 1000 and a positive sign on the interval 1000 to infinity. Therefore, the function is concave downward on the interval negative infinity to 1000 and concave upward on the interval 1000 to infinity. For the question C, a company has establish that the revenue function in Ringgit Malaysia and the cost function in Ringgit Malaysia. Question 1 is find the level of production that will yield the maximum profit for the company, and question 2 is find the price per unit to maximize the profit. For the first step to solve the question C1, we need to find the profit function first, that is revenue function minus cost function. Therefore, the profit function will be negative x cubed plus 21x squared minus 72x plus 800. Second step, we need to find the first derivative for profit function. The first derivative for profit function is negative 3x squared plus 42x minus 72. For the third step, let's first derivative of profit function equal to 0. Find the level of production x. Let's the first derivative of profit function equal to 0, x will equal to 2 and 12. Step 4 is find the second derivative of profit function to find the unit that maximizes the profit, that is negative 6x plus 42. Step 5 is using second order condition to know the level of production. When x is equal to 2, the production will be a positive number. This shows a minimum level of production. When x is equal to 12, the production will be a negative number. This shows a maximum level of production. Therefore, the maximum level of production of the company is 12. For the last question, C2, we need to use profit function to find maximum profit and divide by the maximum level of production to find the price per unit. Therefore, the maximum profit is 1,232 and the price per unit is 102.67 cents. That's all for my presentation. Thank you to watch my video.